City police are investigating a shooting that left one teenager dead. Right now, no arrests have been made.
TV 20's Emma Delamo spoke to neighbors who say this isn't the first time a crime was committed there this week.
Yeah, it about made me cry because it's a child.
Investigators in Lake City are working out the details as they figure out why a teenage boy was shot last night. It happened at the Alpine and Aspen apartments along Northwest Wayne Place around 6 p.m. Officers say the victim was with another juvenile inside the apartment handling a gun when it went off. Officers found a young man suffering from a gunshot wound. They tried saving his life, but he didn't make it. One neighbor was home at the time of the incident. He says if the crime continues, he's packing his bags.
I love it here. I've been here 5 years. I really don't want to move anywhere else.
Lake City police say investigators are still actively working on the case. So far, no arrests have been made.
So it's a 50-50 shot. One day it's beautiful, the other day not so beautiful.
Neighbors tell me there has been an uptick of crime in this area within the past couple of years.
Usually what I would see is it goes in waves, as in you get a year or two where it's not so bad, a year or two where it's worse. This is the biggest wave I've ever seen in terms of the things that have happened this week, the things that have happened the past year.
Several residents tell me the fatal shooting was the second incident involving police this week. They say officers arrested someone from the same apartment complex on Monday in relation to a vehicle theft.
I'm not saying drive the people that live here out and put new people in here. It's their homes. Everybody's doing the best they can, but definitely more attention back here would definitely help.
More attention to end a wave of crime. Reporting in Lake City, Emma Delamo, TV 20 News.